Right, and welcome back to George's Gaming Guide. So today I'm going to be doing the first Sith art picture out of 3 that I'll be doing on the channel. Today I'm building the picture of Darth Vader. The set number of this set is 31200. It's made out of 3,406 pieces, almost all studs. So yeah, it's an absolute ridiculous amount. They're talking about it being studs. Now I'm going to be using bowls on this video. I know it's not going to look great, but it is a must because there is an absolutely ridiculous amount of studs here, and I just need to separate them out. Because what I'm assuming is going to happen is I haven't actually looked at the inside of the box yet. What I'm presuming is going to happen is there's going to be bags of just that colour studs. So you can't have it all out on the table, so I'm just going to have it in bowls. Now the actual size of the model, this is obviously no minifigures. The size of the model is 15.5 inches or 40 centimetres tall. Well, 40 centimetres all of the way round, so it's height and length, yeah, 40 centimetres. And in this set you can either make a picture of Darth Maul, a picture of Kylo Ren, or a picture of Darth Vader. So if I actually show you the back of the box, so we've got all 3 different pictures here, and then we've got loads of studs. They're using bowls, so yeah, as I said, I'm going to use bowls because otherwise it would probably be literally impossible to build this set. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get straight into building. So, just before I actually get into building, I just thought I'd show you what's in the box, because I haven't actually opened it yet, so I'm really excited to see what's in the inside. And I have noticed it says that there is a soundtrack included in the set, so I'm really looking forward to that. So now I'm just going to lift the box up to get it open. So Dad has cut this open, so it does, that obviously helps so I can actually get into it. So we've got the instruction manual, which is ripped by the looks of it, but it is reasonably thick, quite a few pages. I like the front cover, I really like the design of that. I'm just going to show it to the top there. I think that looks really nice. Then we have got the river of studs, and in here, what is this looks like, it is pieces and pieces and pieces for the stand. Then, considering where this is, I am going to take a guess that this is where the soundtrack is. I'm just presuming. So I'm just trying to get this open. Here we go. So, in this, oh wow, we have this. Wow, so this is obviously a bit stuck together. So, wow, there is a lot in here. Don't want to push it too hard in case if the soundtrack is in here it will get damaged. So we've got more. And we've got more. We've just got a ridiculous amount of bits. Now that is everything that is in this bollocks bit, but yeah, just ridiculous amount of, I mean, look at that, that's the black studs. I mean, wow, this thing is massive, and I absolutely cannot wait to start building. So without further ado, let's get straight into building. this is the finished set, and all in all, I do think it looks absolutely incredible. But just before I get on to the main set, I was just going to tell you about the soundtrack that I did talk about at the start. Now, I thought there would be proper music, but it is not. It is a QR code in the back of the book, in the back of the instruction manual, which is someone talking about the models. So I do think that is pretty interesting how you do just... I'm not sure if it is the designer or not, but yeah, I do think that's pretty interesting. So if we go on to the main model, so as you can see, there are quite a few different colours on this. Obviously, the one most used is black, and this dark blue as well. There's a lot of that, and then the outside is actually quite a nice bit. So this comes apart into 9 bits in theory, where it doesn't really after you've got it all on. But when you're building it, you build it in 9 sections, then you put them together, and then at the end you put this border around it. And I do think that it does look really good actually. I think it's a really slick design. Then on the back, just to show the border, you've got the 9 2x2 squares on it, and then you have this bit up here on either side, which is specifically for hanging. So you can use Technic, I believe, to hang it to a wall. So I do think that's pretty good. And then we've got the L-shaped 3 studded pieces around the middle one. So if I just go over some more about this, so we've got the Star Wars bit at the bottom. That is, you can choose which way you want to do that. You can either have the Star Wars there, or you can have the studs. It's completely up to you. I put the Star Wars in because it didn't really mess up the main picture, so I just like to put that logo in there. And then obviously this is the lightsaber, and then we have got the main helmet. Now, I know that it does look really good for the camera. You are able to see it's Darth Vader, but in my opinion, if you have got it quite close up to you and you look at it, it's just like, this looks nothing like Darth Vader or Darth Maul or Kylo Ren, which you actually can build in these. There'll be different build videos on those. It is quite interesting because it doesn't really look like models. If you've got it right up to you, you can't see all the details. But on the camera, as you can see, it does look like Darth Vader. So yeah, definitely make sure you have it a reasonable distance away when you're going to display it. Otherwise, it's not really going to look like the character. I don't know why. I guess it's just what happens with this 2,500 studs on the model at the moment-ish. So yeah, there's a lot there. So then, as I said, the dark blue and the black just about fills it. Then you have like this brown shiny colour and the shiny silver colour. Then you've got light red, dark red and white. Then you've got a bit of orange as well. Then you've got light grey and darker grey. And I think that is about it actually. So yeah, there are a lot of different colours in this set. And I think that the way Lego does it is actually really good because it does look like Darth Vader completely. I cannot argue with that. It is absolutely incredible. Definitely, it's a good build, but it is annoying after a while. Just keep pushing in studs because it does hurt your hands a little bit after a while. So I stopped after I did about 3-ish, so that I didn't hurt my hands too much. So yeah, do be careful on that. So don't try to do the whole thing in one sitting. Probably take a break for 5-10 minutes after you've done a couple, and then come back to it, because then it definitely does help your hands. And yeah, so just a summary of this. This thing is incredible. I couldn't have asked Lego to do a better job, to be honest. The build quality, really nice. Displayability, obviously incredible. Playability, there is none. Do not expect playability with this set, because there is absolutely none, obviously, because it is a picture. And yeah, so I think that I've gone over everything. So would really recommend this. It is an absolutely fantastic build, and trust me, you would not regret it if you did get this set. It is just absolutely amazing. Yeah, so really recommend it. Great set, great build quality, and it's definitely worth what you pay for it. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment what you think about the set, and also make sure that you watch out for the next video in this sort of collection of Sith pictures, which will be the Sith Darth Maul.